you share, Donna, with everybody here, what's been going on in the life of Donna Yu in the last 6 months? Because today, as I'm sharing with Kevin here, Donna, that we're gonna help him to make boatloads of money with absolutely no cold calling, no prospecting, no door knocking. It sounds too good to be true, and I'm so glad to see you joining us today. Can you share what's happening in the life of Donna Yu in the last, let's say, 6 months here?
So I just joined in the you're driving, I'm sorry. I've joined your home sold guaranteed like July, and so far the team system really helps me a lot because once you follow the system, everything's just going into your place. Like clients are just being technically hand over to you. So once you have that advantage of just having that client for you, then just do all the system, all the trainings that have been sent out there, and just you're gonna be definitely having prosperous year.
So Donna, today is January 19, right? So can you describe in the first 2 weeks of 2021, how many deals you put it together? How many deals? Because Kevin, at the end of the day, man, Kevin, like, show me the money.
Yeah, I put 3 in escrow and 1 close last January 3.
So 4 deals. If you translate that to money, how much is your first deal, Donna?
I'm sorry?
How much is your first transaction?
First transaction for
this year. We are only talking in the first 2 weeks of 2021.
I think I not over less than 50, 40,000, something like that.
Yeah, first 2 weeks, right? So you still have 300. So what is that? There are 365 days. You already used up 14 days. Now, yeah. Kevin, so do you have any questions while we still have? So Donna, how does it work? Your phone just ring. Can you describe exactly in details? Because I don't want to overpromise Kevin here. So can you describe exactly how your day-to-day routine looks like?
Yeah, so once your phone rings, make sure that you set the appointment. Make sure that you see the caller. Do not let that opportunity slide. Make sure to always see the buyers and show them properties. That's the first step. Once you started doing that and showing properties, make sure that you prepare all the necessary equipment, and then just show off.
And in the last, you joined the company about how long ago? 4 months ago. How many transactions you did in the last 4 months of December? I mean, of 2020. The last 4 months, yes.
2020, I totaled like 13.
13 transactions. Yes. So if you translate that, and you just, Kevin, Donna literally just came from the Philippines. This is her first year here. Welcome to America, Donna. The land of No, Donna, people don't believe me. Can you share, like, people think I'm just making it up here, Donna?
Yeah, I just had my licensure, like the real estate license, last February 2020. And I just got here in California 2019 of July. But I've been back and forth in the Philippines, so technically I just stayed here in the States March. So I'm very new.
So we just passed you. You just qualified. That's the keyword, Kevin. You just qualified to receive clients from your home sold guaranteed realty 4 months ago, and you closed 13 transactions. So if you translate that to a dollar amount, how much dollar amount in your pocket in your first 4 to 5 months here, not only in the industry, not only at your home sold guaranteed realty, but in America? So how much is that?
From past 4 months since I joined your home sold guaranteed, around 60 to 70,000.
Yeah, that's net income. Yeah, and you are still learning. Now you are driving. Do you even know where you are going, Donna? Because I imagine if I go to the Philippines, like, where am I going? How do you navigate your way through Los Angeles, Orange County here?
It's pretty hard. I still don't know the cities. I'm trying to still, familiarize myself.
Thank God for GPS, right?
Thank God for Waze.
Yeah, from Waze, you use Waze instead of a G. Oh, Waze. Waze is better to navigate.
I'm not sure. Some people use Google Play, but I like Waze because there's, they will notify you if there's cops, police, or anything, so I can slow down.
So Waze, the technology. Do you hear what Donna is saying? The technology, you guys, it levels the playing field. People like Donna, this is her 6 months here in America, versus people like Kevin, who's a master here. But the technology, at the end of the day, is the same, right? You use technology to help you navigate your way around SoCal. Donna, is that basically what you're saying?
Yes, sir. That's true.
All right, Donna, it's not like I'm interrupting your driving there. So you can focus on driving. Thank you for sharing. I know we didn't plan this, but hey, man, thank you for being a team players and just share your story. Anybody else have question for Donna since we have her here online?
Just want to clarify something because so she got her license in February. Get to your home sold guarantee team in June. Did the training, and I remember you were online when we were practicing, and about you would say 3 months later you got your first close somewhere there, or even sooner.
I had my first escrow July.
Oh wow. So like you're really good implementing and learning, because that's very key in my opinion to show up in the morning, get the system, know what you has to accomplish on those meetings when you meet with the clients. And you were nailing that, I'm guessing, in basically 1 month you were able to pass your buyer presentation and so forth.
Yeah, basically I just learned from the masters, like everyone who shows up like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., everyone who shows up there and shares their, mastery and their skills and knowledge and experiences. Basically, you just have to be coachable and apply everything in one shot, and then you'll definitely see a result.
That's awesome.
That's very impressive, by the way.
What is it, Judith?
That's very impressive how quickly she was able to implementing. And because to be able to close 13 deals, you have to be very good what you're doing.
Very. Notice Judith, she's very humble, right? Do you notice every time you talk to her, she said, coachable means she always, like when you teach her something, she's not gonna fight you, basically. That's what coachable means, right? Her ego, basically she has no ego. She's just getting it done.
No, she's a sweetheart, and in person, it's even. I mean, she is really natural. No question.
Okay, and last here before we move on, Donna, on January 2nd, New Year's, was it the 2nd or the 3rd, Donna, when everybody else is like still celebrating the New Year's, you are hosting the arbiters. Like, we don't do open house right now with coronavirus. It's illegal to do open house, but you actually book an appointment. You put together a $1.5 million deal on was it on January 2nd or 3rd? I forgot.
That was Zenec Arbit. That was January 3. And then the next day, January 4 with Judith. Yeah.
Okay, so on January 3rd, you put together a $1.5 million deal and you get paid 3%. So what is 3% of 1.5, Kevin, since you are a math?
45,000.
How much?
45,000.
For the first 3 days in January 2021 for somebody who just get off the plane from the Philippines. Not bad. Kevin, what do you think?
No, that's really good.
Excellent.
So, Donna, that $1.5 million deal, 0 contingencies, right? No contingency, 100,000 deposit, close escrow. Man, that's powerful. Happy New Year's, by the way.
Thank you.
Can I jump in really fast?
Yeah.
So
sure,
what's the fastest way for me to get going as soon as possible?
Judith, Donna, yeah, that's a question for you, I think. This is confusing because everybody on the screen now, the name is Judith. I was like, man. Sorry.
What's your question? Sorry.
So I want to know what's the fastest way for me to get going, right? So it's not like a
Okay.
slow process. Oh, there's 2 hour training here or there. Like if I want to get
Okay. I cannot say there is a fast way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot say that there is a fast way. You cannot do shortcut here because all you have to do is really attend trainings Monday to Friday.
Mhm.
If you skip that, it's no shortcut here, brother. It's just really learning the process.
Right, but you have other videos that I can watch during the day to get ramped up, right?
I have couple, but more of some maybe watch the videos of Michelle Nguyen and Christy. Those are more powerful videos. I just technically combined everything that they've been teaching us.
Okay.
So those are like the powerful ones.
Kevin, in the next couple of minutes, I'm gonna show you the step by step to see if it's a good fit. Okay, I'm gonna show you that. But this is just a since I see Donna, I just want her to share. But I like
Okay.
it. I like what Donna say. There's no shortcut, bro. I love it. I'm gonna copy that, Donna. By the way, I'm gonna copy that line. When people ask me what's the shortcut, bro, this is the shortcut. There is no more shortcut to the shortcut. This is the shortcut.
And just one more thing, this is not like planning. Everybody's jumping up. So it's not like we planning this, what to say. It's as it goes, who has questions or who comes on the call. I just wanted to point that out. So
All right, sorry, I'll go back to my presentation, but is there any other question for Donna here before I go back to continue with the presentation? Do you like the commercial break here? Impromptu, unplanned.
Bye, guys.
Okay, Donna, thanks for sharing your story and thank you for popping by here this morning.
Thanks, Donna.